All right, so it's 1:15 in the morning, or around 1:15 in the morning. I am waiting to board a plane. I'm in the airport, and I was thinking to myself, man, I'm sitting in the sea of the game of what ifs. Over the last 5 years of my life, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I'm like, oh man, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Yes or no? In or out? And it's like opportunity after opportunity knocked down my door. And most of the time I kind of said to myself, I don't know if I'm ready. Now's not the right time. I don't have things in place. This is not done. That's not done. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Man, if I had said no, or if I had not jumped, I can't even tell you. Like, there are so many amazing things that have happened just because I became willing to jump, and just because I became willing to say yes in the midst of the what ifs. Like, sometimes what you're looking at is scary. Sometimes what you're looking at doesn't make sense. Sometimes what you want to give birth to, or the idea you have, or the thought, or the dream, or the thing you want to taste or try, like, it just doesn't make sense at that moment. It doesn't make sense for whatever reason. It doesn't make sense because timing is wrong. It doesn't make sense because you don't have a lot of support. It doesn't make sense because other people are telling you, oh, that's stupid. It doesn't make sense because you keep looking over there and you're like, flip, there's no one else over there. I'll be the only one. It doesn't make sense because your kids are too young. It doesn't make sense because you don't have no more money. It doesn't make sense because nothing, like all the things you have been vying for, they haven't happened. Here's what I've learned. The absolute greatest gift that we can give to ourselves, no lie, like no joke, like no doubt about it, is to jump anyways. It's like, I heard this statement so many years ago, and it's changed my life. Make a decision and then make the decision right. Which means that, like, each and every time, and that's not mine, I can't take credit for it, but each and every time we have like an opportunity to make a decision to go and run, damn it, we should do it, because life is just too short. Like, for me, each and every time that I have looked ahead and I'm like, man, something scary is ahead of me. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if this makes sense. I don't know if this feels good. Even though fear wanted to get the best of me, I'm going to tell you, even though I'm afraid, like, the absolute trick of this thing was to jump anyways. Even though it didn't make sense, was to jump anyways. I think, truthfully, if I had not jumped so many times, I wouldn't be having as much fun in my life as I am today. I realize that over the last 5 years, I've taken way more risk, but it's not because I've just taken more risk for the sake of taking more risk. You know why? It's because I've decided to trust myself. It's hard to trust other people, but I think it's even harder to trust yourself, because we spend so much time like doubting ourselves, and we spend so much time going, oh, we're not capable, oh, we can't do it. But the truth is that we're capable of so much. We're capable of more than we give ourselves credit for. Like, I tell you for myself, like, I didn't really think I was capable of much. I actually thought I was, like, doomed. I thought I was going to be playing in the game or the land of Nowheresville. But each and every time that I was faced with an opportunity, I made a clear decision that I was just going to say yes, and I was going to take it. And you know how I make that decision? I trust my gut. A lot of times people are looking for like a sign in the sky, or they're looking for like the moon to part. They're looking for some big sign, but you know what? The signs are right around you. And oftentimes the signs don't even have to be right around you. They're sitting inside of you, and you can feel it. Like, you think about this dream, this idea, this notion, this concept, and then it's like in your gut, and it's like you feel it, and you feel it. It's like bubbling inside of you. You know what you do with that? You jump. You don't walk away from it. You don't hide. You don't shy away. You don't try to make it seem like it's something that's not. You just take it. You run, you jump, you take it, and you do the damn thing. That's it. Yeah, literally, you do the damn thing. And then if it doesn't work out, what's pretty cool about life is like as long as we're still alive, we get to make new decisions. This year I jumped and I created something called Freedom 52. And it's one of the scariest things that I've ever done in business, because it's abstract and it doesn't really make sense, Like, it's abstract and it's not concrete. It's abstract and it's like based on feeling and emotion, and it's abstract and it's not clear to everybody else. But for me, when I was trying to figure out how to build my business, when I was trying to figure out how to just change the game, I always felt alone. I felt by myself. I felt trapped. I felt a little insecure. And all of those things totally prevented me from taking some of the biggest leaps that I needed. So this year I decided, like, I gambled on myself all over again. And I'm like, what's the one thing, Tiffany, that you've learned about people? I've learned that if you have the right community, anything's possible. If you've got the right support around you, anything's possible. And I know that one of the greatest assets that I have had on my journey has been people, and me getting to 6 and then 7 figures. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to take the concept of business, friendship, and family, and I'm going to mix it in one pot. And I'm going to build a community, the exact community that I needed when I was trying to get to 6 figures, when I was trying to master 7 figures, when I was trying to push off haters left and right, when I felt alone, when I closed my doors. And that's what Freedom 52 is. It is a group or a collective of people who have decided that they're not going to take no for an answer. It's a group of people who have decided that they're not going to give up. It's a group of people who have decided that they want to serve and give first. It's a group of people who are willing to work hard to build their dreams, to build their business so that they can pay for their dreams. It's a group of people who want to give their haters a show. It's a group of people who look for opportunities to serve and give always, and give first, and give second, and give third. It's a group of people who may be misfits a little bit. They're not perfect. They may have been the underdog in their world. They're like me. You know what the key common criteria for all of us is? Dreamers. Yep, that's it, dreamers. So I think sometimes you see a problem in the world and you're like, okay, how do I solve it? This is my attempt at solving mine. And you know what? The more time I spend with these people, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, we've got the dopest people in the country all in one place. And I literally get on planes like I'm doing right now. I'm getting on a plane to go all the way to the other side of the country so I can go find more family members. It's like, that's my role in this whole game. I'm Mama Bear. And I go around the country and around the world soon so that I can find our family, find more family members. The people who want to give up, the people who don't believe it's possible, the people who are tired of overpriced coaching programs and spending $10, $20, $30, $40,000 only to find out that the person on the top is only concerned about themselves. I am on a mission to bring more people together who can help each other simply because they all share the common criteria. They're not the same color, they're not the same sex, they're not the same age, they're not the same religion or the same background. I mean, really and truly, they're people after my own heart, just dreamers. So as I walk into 2018 and think more and more about conquering my fears, man, I'm gonna tell you, the greatest gift you can give to yourself this year, as you're thinking about next year or the year after that, is trusting yourself a little bit and jumping even when it doesn't make sense. Man, I'm about to jump off some bridges. I am, and I'm so excited about it. You know why? Because as long as I'm still here, I still have a choice to make it right. I still get to try again. And if you haven't heard, next year I'm totally after failing 97%. Because I'm determined to get everything I possibly can wrong, not quickly, but wrong so that I can nail the things that I want to get right. Because when I get them right, it's gonna be really, really good. Oh, I encourage you to join me. See ya. I got a flight to catch. Bye.